Dude, that's awful. This is the worst mob in the game. What do you mean? Awful, awful, awful. It's enchanted. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? What? What do you... What am I supposed to do about this? What? Okay. Okay. Why? Why do I get the worst mob in existence? It was enchanted! It was enchanted! Look at this mess! Oh my god. Hey everybody, this is June. Welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play. We're on episode 8 now, I think. As you can see, I was trying to do some things between episodes, but I just ended up getting ambushed by a stupid zombie. I probably need to make a bridge across this at some point. I don't know how drowned aggro onto you. I think it has something to do with touching the water and being in night. Something about that, but I think a bridge would probably save a lot of problems. Oh, screw you. But yeah, I haven't done too much. What happened here? What? They're decaying. Strange things keep happening in this Minecraft world, I tell you. Just smelting some charcoal for us. We need some more torch stuff and, you know, smelting things, and I haven't been getting that much coal underground, so this is better than nothing. So last time we found this cave spider spawner right next to the old zombie spawner that we found the first time we went caving, as well as another cave spider spawner about the same distance over in that direction. So today I think we're going to try and make a system for delivering these guys over to where we're going to start killing them. Now, I've done zombies and skeletons and 2 high blocks before, 2 high tall mobs before, but cave spiders are a little bit more difficult, given that they're only, I think, half a block tall and like to stick to things. So the challenge with these guys is going to be trying to figure out how to get them away from the spawner and over to where we're going to be standing, which is going to be over here, so that we're in both within range of both of them. I'm scared about the climbing stuff because if we just have them like do what they want, they might like just start getting stuck in the ceiling, which is going to be a little bit difficult to deal with. But we're going to try and figure something out today. First of all, though, we do want to get them away from the mob spawner as fast as possible. Mobs, there's a mob cap limit of 6 of the same type as the spawner within a 9x9 block radius around the spawner. So we want to get them at least 9 blocks away and then 9 blocks to the side, which should be okay in this situation, but we gotta figure it out first. We gotta figure out how to make sure that they don't get stuck or anything. So I'm gonna clear this this section out, and then we're gonna put in some water systems and try and figure some things out. See what they start doing once we start you know, sending them into a direction. What I'm thinking for water streams is something we're kind of already doing at the wheat farm. We're gonna have water basically on the edges like this. It's gonna just send them over to the end here, and then we're just gonna have a channel that kind of gets them into one direction. I think this will probably be better than just having them go to a central hole to be able to do this, because I think they'll minimize getting stuck on anything except for probably these blocks here, which I think are going to be the problem that we're going to fix the most today. But for now, I'm just going to, first of all, clean this mess up. And then we're just going to get a, we're going to dig down 4 or 5 blocks, and then we're probably going to start experimenting with how the spiders function. Does anyone else feel like there's like a beat whenever you mine blocks like this? Like, you know what I mean? Always gets me in like a schmoovin' mood. Blop. Dang. I'm not gonna start exploring. I did it a lot last time. And then we ran into an issue where I just kept going without any regards for stopping, but I have such a need to just make caves be lit up. I think I did this one already. Oh no, I didn't. It's not a name tag. I also forgot. I should probably just start collecting these. If I'm gonna be using them, having them pre-crafted is like that's 5 iron and 8 wood right there, just in one inventory slot. It's kind of crazy. Should probably fill that in too. And look what I have, a lot of good building materials just for mining all this. Now we can technically make this just 1 block tall. Because this cave spiders are half a block or just 1 block tall, they don't need an extra space to be able to like spawn their heads or whatever. So it's actually a pretty compact little area that we can just deal with them in. So a little bit of time has passed. I had a whole section here of building this out, but I kind of scrapped it because I don't think it was really getting the point across the way that I wanted to. But I made a little bit of a chamber here just to bring the spiders to one central point. And this over here is kind of how I did the water streams, basically. They go over to the end here and start coalescing in the side here. However, as you can see, we've got some issues. They do start getting stuck in 2 tall blocks, which I kind of expected, but I'm gonna have to try and find a fix for that, try and be able to coalesce them down into one end. And also, I ran into an issue where they were getting stuck on the edge here, on the edge of the water, because as you get further away from the source block, water gets a little weaker and weaker, and so they were pushing against this little, this part of the stream and like kind of getting stuck on the edge here on the lip. And also, yeah, they were getting stuck on the walls. So there's a few things that aren't going to work with this design. I think number one, I'm gonna try and expand this to be 4 blocks and then 4 blocks, and then putting a bunch of fences here just to prevent it. But I also need to figure out how are we gonna get them squished. I don't know. There's a bit of a trick with fences that you can do with water, where water goes up into a fence, and it kind of like, because fences can have water in them, it kind of like pushes them up and into the water stream. But yeah, this is the progress that we have so far for it. It's a little bit confusing. I am expecting that to get rid of them clinging to the walls on the sides, you might need to have water streams going down or expanding this 1 block further in order to basically prevent them from ever like being able to like, oh, this stupid guy climbed from all the way down here to over there. just to show off what's going on. Thank you guy. But yeah, this is a bad thing that's happening because, oh, they're still spawning, huh? Oh no, I accidentally went to the block here. Hello. Focus. When they're up here, it prevents more of them from spawning over time because there can be a max of 6 of the same entity around a spawner, and they spawn in groups of 4. So as soon as we have 3 mobs up here, it's gonna prevent like spawning more than 4 at a time, which is bad. We want to minimize the amount of rates that get prevented. So I might tinker with the watering bit. I might have to like coalesce them into one stream and then move them like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'll adjust some things and then we'll be back to show something off. Okay, so this is the bit of a new design that I ended up making. We've got the 4 water going down here into 4 more water. It's the same source block at the end there, just added a bit of a layer here. And then we have this little thing with fences. The water's going down to this layer here and pushing in a little bit here. There's fences on this side, and it kind of makes them climb up into a single layer here. And then there's 2 on either side here. They combine together in the middle and just kind of get them sent down into this chamber here. And this guy's getting pushed. Entity cramming moment. What I'm noticing with this is that they kind of like to fight against this current right here. They end up just kind of like pushing against it, and it takes a little bit of time for them to get some more spiders, then they get pushed back in. But yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. But otherwise, making them all group up together into a central space here with these 2 fences is really good. This isn't my design. I don't know who made it, but it's really good for kind of making mobs go up, or at least like continuing one water stream over to the end here without like making them stop or anything. But yeah, this might work fine. I would probably need a soul sand. Here you can see this happening. Yeah, they kind of really like to fight against the current here. But as soon as like more of them get in there and like they start pushing against each other and their AI changes, then it's better for sure. Yeah, they're not getting stuck on the walls for what I'm looking at, from what I've been seeing, but this is a bit of a problem, and then I don't know how to like make them start spiraling up into where we're gonna start killing them. It's probably just gonna be a soul sand elevator, all things considered, but we don't really have access to soul sand right now unless I get really lucky with a ruined portal, I think. So, I don't know. This works just fine for now, at least for like farming up cave spiders, but again, we want to get them up to here. Once they get them up to here, then we can kind of like build a killing chamber for them that's a bit easier to deal with. But I mean, it's kind of a success. I'm not gonna lie, my head's a little bit spinning from doing cave spider stuff. They're a little bit more complicated than zombies, at least, which is fair. It's kind of different mobs have different sort of things. I might need to lower the hostile mobs sounding a little bit. These guys are loud. There we go. And it can still hurt me if I get too close, which is like fair. I think in the final design I might like put them in a ceiling or something, just make them all drop into one area, then I can just like swing the sword up. Well, then I don't know how to click the drops. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I'm gonna have to clean this up. I forgot to shut the lights off. I mean, mob farm's a mob farm, right? We're getting somewhere, which is progress, and I'm happy for that. This project has been taking a few days. Unfortunately, the past few days where I've been living has been so unbelievably hot. Like, it's been like in the 30s and above, like all week, which is just awful. I'm really not suited for that kind of temperature. I end up just kind of like falling asleep really often. I'm feeling it too now. I'm feeling a bit drowsy. I'm trying to push through it, but oh, it's been hard, guys. It's been hard. But I wanna get this done, or at least not get this done, but get the bones of it working. I know for sure it's still going to be a bit of a time before we can like make the combined mob spawner thing. This experience orb connection is actually kind of annoying. I don't know how to really get around that. Maybe I can just do this. No, that still kind of like gets stuck. You know what I could do? I could probably put a staircase down there. But yeah. Guys, it's been a long week. Okay, so I've been playing around with water streams for a bit here. Oh, goodness. Headache. I still have them, like, going into here, but I'm trying to make them climb now, and so I ended up doing something like this. They're gonna go onto a stair here, and then kind of try and get pushed by a source block that's here. I was thinking, like, I could just put it here, but I don't know how, like, if they're gonna get stuck on this block where the sign is, so, like, just making them go like this might work. But then I was trying to make it go up, and you can tile this pretty well like this, but making it go around a corner is, like, confusing. And then I ended up running into this section here, and it just washed away all my torches. Like, oh my goodness. Water and me are having a really hard time working together. Frustrating. Yeah. So this water system isn't going to be working. They get stuck up on this this block here. I thought they would get pushed down, but I guess not. I'm going to have to put this over here and just keep this 2 blocks tall, or 1 block tall. Oh, and then they get stuck over there sometimes, like on these steps here, but I I don't know what to do about that still. Maybe just continue doing what I'm here. One of them got pushed over to there, I think, but... Ay. What a mess. There's spiders in my pipes. There we go. There's one over here. Behind this block. Hi, guy. Okay, so... I'm gonna have to move these down. I don't know what to do about this here. Maybe I do the same thing that I had there just to refresh the water? But... Oy boy. Spiders are giving me a headache. Oh, the water's giving me a headache, mostly. And the intersection between those two is a, dangerous path. So, I'm gonna do this. And then I think just max this out completely. This'll refresh their, like the water stream length. I think I can do that. I think that'll make it work better. Waterlogs it. I'm just worried about spaces where the sign is. Because spaces where the sign is, there's no water, there's nothing to push them, and... yeah, I don't know. But... I think I'm gonna try and tile it like this. Move this down. Close this up. Water's going to here. And then sign like that. And another water bucket like that. Again, it's this space right here that I'm worried about, but I guess I don't know if I can really do anything about that. I'm also gonna check how it does with corners like this, because I think that'll work better. This is gonna be a lot longer of a tunnel now, but I mean, if it's gonna staircase up, it'll staircase up, you know? That's all that really matters. How much did I have here? Just the one, so here will be the next staircase. But yeah, it's been like this, trying to just playing around with the water, seeing what happens, what works, what doesn't. Okay. I'll try and see if they can at least get to here. You're not supposed to do that. Just got out. Oh my god. Okay. So, they're not getting to here. They do seem to be... You stupid guys! This isn't working. Okay, they can escape if there's half a block there. Oh, but they can't reach me if I'm above them. Oh, that's nice. That's good to know. That's much better. But they seem to getting stuck in the place that I was afraid that they would get stuck in. Right where this sign is, they just, and also on these ones, they just end up sticking here and not leaving at all. Like, they sometimes will AI, like you saw there, but most of the time they just kind of stick around and don't do anything. I think they're going over here because they're seeing that I'm here. They're trying to path to me, but yeah, these guys are far enough away that they don't sense me, so they're just doing whatever they're doing. I don't know. This would be so much easier if we had soul sand. I think I might try and have to... I think we might have to try and get that next episode. Or somewhere. I don't know. I don't want to go into the nether right away. I kind of want to wait until, like, maybe episode 25 for that. Just to, you know, stick in the early game for a while. But it is a bit annoying when making mob elevators is, like, completely unviable. Yeah. Come on, sprint jump. Oh, it's tough. It's tough, it's tough, it's tough. I guess, like, water has changed so much over the years that designs like this are probably not really gonna work anymore. That's kind of why they introduced, you know, soul sand elevators and that, like bulb columns, but... Oh... It's just annoying because of the size of these guys, right? They get stuck really easily and the water doesn't push them as well as I kind of hope it does, you know? So they have a really easy time getting stuck where signs are and just having a ruckus, truly. Oh boy. Is that all of them? Oh, there's one over there. Oh, been eating a lot of cooked fish. Been getting low on my supply here. Definitely need a better food source at some point. Maybe go find cows. We do have a wheat farm, but no cows to show for it. Getting a better food source would probably be good. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna probably have to take a break for now. I've been recording this video over like 3 separate days. The first clip that you saw with the drowned was on the 30th. A bunch of the mob stuff's happened on the 1st, and now I was trying to clean it up today, trying to make it work, and it's just not happening. I think I need a bit of a mental reset. I need to take a break, think about stuff, mull it over, and then try and, you know, make things work. I don't have time for you right now. But yeah, before we go, I wanted to show off the wheat farm that we that did. I realized I never actually ended up showing off the harvesting with the pistons. Yeah, looks good. Actually works a lot better than I kind of thought it was gonna be. They're not going on the side here. I thought they were gonna like jump over onto here, but haven't had that happen yet. They're all just getting collected by these hoppers and getting put into here. But yeah, with the spider stuff, I think I'm gonna take a break, mull things over, maybe test some things in creative, see if I can't get something to work better. Ay. But yeah. I think next episode we might try and explore a bit. We've been kind of stuck in this in our zone here for a very long time, and getting stuff like, you know, new trees, maybe getting just a lay of the land, seeing if there isn't a rune portal nearby, and if it has any amount of soul sand in it, just to be able to use in the mob elevator would be helpful. But yeah, that's enough for today. Gonna take a break. Gonna watch some videos. Gonna just hang out and eat some food, drink some water, you know, that kind of stuff. We got a couple things done, but we'll be working on things as time goes on. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care, and bye-bye.